In a frozen Montana night, a single dad found two shivering twin girls abandoned in a rusted truck. Their shy voices, mocked at school, turned a cruel talent show joke into a silence that stunned the room. With a broken daughter on piano, could their song heal a fractured family or break their fragile hope? Before we start the story, I hope you'll give me a like on this video. Thank you. The wind howls across the plains of Carterville, Montana. It's November, and winter has come early. Snow dusts the cracked roads, piling against the skeletal pines. The sky is a heavy gray, like it's carrying a secret it can't wait to spill. Jack Sullivan grips the wheel of his rusted Chevy pickup. The heater hums weakly, barely warming his calloused hands. He's 38, a piano tuner by trade, with a shop tucked in the back of his weathered cabin. His life is simple, quiet. Just him and his daughter, Ellie, against the world. Jack's driving home from a late job. He'd spent hours coaxing life back into an old upright piano at the town library. The keys sang again when he left. But his heart, it's been out of tune for years. Not since his wife, Clara, passed. 3 years ago, breast cancer stole her away, left him and Ellie alone. Ellie was 9 then. Now she's 12. And her voice, it's gone quiet too. She hasn't spoken much since the funeral. Just nods, shrugs, and those big, sad eyes that break Jack's heart every day. The road stretches dark ahead. No streetlights out here, just the truck's headlights cutting through the snow. Jack's mind drifts. He's thinking about Ellie, home alone with a microwave dinner. He's thinking about the bills piling up. The cabin's roof needs fixing, and that old guitar in his shop. He hasn't touched it since Clara died. Music used to be their thing. Now it's just a ghost in the corner. Something catches his eye. A flicker. Off to the right, near an abandoned lot by the old grain silo. A rusted truck, half buried in snow. Its door swinging in the wind. Jack slows down. Probably nothing. Just the storm playing tricks. But then he sees it. A small hand, pale and trembling, pushing against the truck's window. His heart stops. He slams the brakes. The pickup skids, tires crunching on gravel. He's out the door before he can think, the cold biting his face like 1,000 needles. "Hey," he shouts, voice swallowed by the wind. He reaches the truck, yanks the door open. Inside, curled on the bench seat, are 2 girls, twins, no older than 10s. Their faces are identical pale, freckled, with wide green eyes and dark hair matted with snow. They're shivering, wrapped in a single, threadbare blanket. One clutches a crumpled paper bag. The other stares at Jack, her lips blue, her breath coming in shallow puffs. "Are you okay? What are you doing out here?" Jack's voice is urgent, but soft. The girls flinch, pressing closer together. "Don't tell anyone." The bolder one whispers, "Please." Jack's chest tightens. He's seen enough in Carterville to know kids don't end up like this without a reason. "I'm not telling anyone yet," he says. "But you're freezing. Come with me. I've got a warm house. Food. You'll be safe." They hesitate. The quieter one looks at her sister, then nods. Jack shrugs off his coat, drapes it over them. "I'm Jack," he says, lifting the smaller girl. She's light as a feather. "What are your names?" The bolder one speaks. "I'm Lily." She's Rose. "We're 10. Her voice is steady, but her hands shake. Jack nods. "All right. Lily. Rose. Let's get you warm." The drive to his cabin is silent, save for the wind and the heater's sputter. Jack glances at the girls in the rearview mirror. They're huddled together, eyes darting to the windows like they're waiting for something to chase them. He doesn't ask questions. Not yet. He's learned from Ellie sometimes silence is the only way to start. The cabin glows faintly as they pull up, a single porch light flickering against the snow. Inside, the air smells of pine and old coffee. Ellie's on the couch, wrapped in a quilt, her eyes glued to a book. She looks up, startled, as Jack ushers the twins in. "Ellie, honey," he says gently. "These are Lily and Rose. They're staying with us tonight." Ellie's eyes narrow, but she doesn't speak. She just pulls the quilt tighter and nods. Jack sets the girls by the wood stove, its warmth spreading like a promise. He grabs blankets, a pair of Ellie's old sweaters, and heats up some soup. Lily and Rose sit close, their hands wrapped around mugs of hot cocoa. "Thank you," Lily says, her voice small but clear. Rose just sips, her eyes on the fire. Jack sits across from them, his hands clasped. "You don't have to tell me anything," he says, "but if you want to, I'm listening." Lily glances at Rose, who nods slightly. "Our mom died," Lily says. "Last year, car accident. Our aunt took us in, but..." She trails off, her fingers twisting the blanket. "She didn't want us," Rose whispers, her voice barely audible. "Said we were too much trouble. Left us at the gas station last week. We've been hiding since..." Jack's jaw clenches. He's heard stories like this before. Carterville's small, but pain runs deep here. Families break. Kids fall through the cracks. He leans forward. "You're not trouble, and you're not hiding anymore. Not tonight." Lily's eyes fill with tears, but she blinks them away. "What about tomorrow?" she asks. Jack meets her gaze. "We'll figure it out. Together." Ellie's still on the couch, watching. Jack catches her eye. "You okay, kid?" he asks. She shrugs, but her gaze lingers on the twins. He knows that look. Curiosity, mixed with caution. Ellie's been a ghost in her own life for too long. Maybe, just maybe, these girls might stir something in her. Later, after the twins are settled on a pull-out couch with extra blankets, Jack tucks Ellie in. "They're scared," he says softly. "Like you were... Think you can help me make them feel safe?" Ellie doesn't answer, but her fingers trace the edge of her quilt, a sign she's thinking. Jack kisses her forehead. "Sleep tight, kid." He doesn't sleep. He sits in the kitchen, coffee cold in his mug, staring at the guitar case in the corner. It's been years since he played. Clara used to sing while he strummed. Ellie would dance, giggling, her voice bright as a bell. Now, the house is too quiet, but tonight, something's different. A spark, faint but real, like a note waiting to be played. The next morning, snow blankets the world outside. School's canceled. The road's too slick. Jack's up early, making pancakes. The twins wake slowly, their faces softer in the daylight. Ellie joins them at the table, silent but present. Lily and Rose eat like they haven't in days. "These are good," Lily says, a shy smile breaking through. Rose nods, her mouth full. Jack chuckles. "Glad you think so." Ellie's the pancake expert, right, kid? Ellie glances up, a flicker of pride in her eyes. But she doesn't speak. After breakfast, Jack heads to his workshop, a small room filled with tools and half-repaired instruments. The twins follow, curious. "You fix pianos?" Lily asks, touching a tuning fork. Jack nods. "And guitars. Anything with strings." "Really?" Rose points to the guitar case. "Do you play?" Jack hesitates. Used to. Lily's eyes light up. Can you play something? He shakes his head. Not today. Maybe soon. But as he works, tuning a client's violin, he hears it. A soft hum, coming from the kitchen. He pauses, listens. It's Lily, washing dishes, humming a tune. Rose joins in, their voices blending. Soft but sure, it's a folk song. One Jack knows from his days with Clara. Simple, haunting, like a memory set to music. He steps to the doorway, watching. Ellie's there too, drying plates, her eyes on the twins. She's not humming, but she's listening, her hands moving slower, like she's caught in the melody. The sound stops when Lily notices him. Sorry, she says, flushing. We didn't mean to, Jack cuts her off. Don't be sorry. That was beautiful. He looks at Rose, then Lily. Where'd you learn that? Rose shrugs. Our mom sang it. Before, her voice fades. Jack nods, understanding. She taught you well. Ellie sets a plate down, the clink loud in the quiet. She looks at Jack, then the twins, and walks to her room. Jack sighs. He wants to reach her, but grief is a stubborn lock. Maybe the twins' song is a key. He calls Linda Carter, the town's social worker. Found 2 girls. He says, keeping his voice low, twins, abandoned. They're with me now. Linda's voice is sharp. You sure they're safe? Jack. He glances at the twins, now helping clear the table. They are with me, but they need more than a night. Linda promises to come by. Don't get too attached, she warns. This could get complicated. Jack hangs up, his eyes on the guitar case. Complicated. His life's already that. But these girls, their voices, they're a note he can't ignore. That afternoon, the twins sit by the stove, drawing on scrap paper. Lily sketches a bird. Rose draws a house, small and lopsided. Jack watches, his heart heavy. You like music? He asks. Casual. Lily nods. Mom said we had good voices, but we don't sing much anymore. Rose looks down. People stare. Jack leans forward. Let them stare. A good song's worth it. Ellie's door creaks open. She stands there, holding a notebook. Jack raises an eyebrow. You okay? Kid. She nods, then walks to the twins, setting the notebook down. It's her old music book, filled with Clara's handwriting folk songs, lullabies. Lily opens it, her eyes wide. These are like Mom's songs, she says. Rose touches a page, her fingers trembling. Can we try one? Ellie looks at Jack, then nods. Jack grabs the guitar, dust falling as he opens the case. His fingers shake as he tunes it, the strings sharp against his skin. He strums a chord, soft and warm. The twins start to sing, hesitant at first, then stronger. It's Wayfaring Stranger, slow and soulful. Their voices weave together, pure and unbroken. Ellie watches, her hands clasped tight. She doesn't sing, but her eyes shine, like she's remembering something she thought she'd lost. Jack's heart pounds. This is it. The spark he felt last night. It's real. And it's growing, but outside, the snow keeps falling. And somewhere in Carterville, trouble's waiting. A school talent show's coming. A cruel joke's brewing. And these girls, they're about to sing their way into a miracle. The snow hasn't stopped in Carterville. It falls in thick, silent waves, blanketing the pines, the roads, the old cabin where Jack Sullivan lives. Inside, the wood stove crackles, casting a golden glow across the kitchen. It's morning, 2 days since Jack brought Lily and Rose home. The air smells of burnt toast and fresh coffee. Jack's at the stove, flipping eggs, his flannel shirt rolled to his elbows. His hands, rough from years of tuning strings, move with care. He's 38, but the lines on his face tell a longer story. Grief does that. Lily and Rose sit at the table, wrapped in Ellie's old sweaters. Their dark hair is neater now, tied back with mismatched scrunchies. Lily's sketching on a napkin a tree, its branches heavy with snow. Rose is quieter, her eyes on the window, watching the storm like it might whisper a secret. Ellie's there too, at the table's edge, her music notebook open. She's 12, all sharp angles and silence, her brown eyes flicking between the twins and her untouched toast. She hasn't spoken today. Not unusual, but she's here, not hiding in her room. That's something. Jack sets plates down, eggs steaming. "Eat up," he says, his voice low but warm. "Storm's keeping us in today." Lily nods, digging in. "These are better than yesterday's," she says, a shy grin breaking through. Rose takes a small bite, her fork trembling. Jack notices, but doesn't push. He's learned with Ellie some wounds need time to speak. He glances at his daughter. "You good, kid?" Ellie shrugs, her fingers tracing a song title in the notebook. "Wildwood Flower." It was her mom's favorite. Jack's chest tightens, but he smiles. "We'll play it later." "Okay." Ellie doesn't answer, but her shoulders relax. The phone rings, sharp against the quiet. Jack wipes his hands, picks it up. It's Linda Carter, the social worker. "Jack," she says, her voice clipped. "I'm coming by today. Roads are bad, but we need to talk about the girls." Jack glances at Lily and Rose, who are watching him now. "They're safe," he says, "eating breakfast." "What's the plan?" Linda sighs. Their aunts in Billings claim she didn't abandon them, just lost track. Police are involved. We'll need to place them somewhere official soon. Jack's grip tightens on the phone. "Official like what?" "Foster care." Linda hesitates. "Maybe. I'll know more when I get there. Just don't let them run off." "Okay." Jack nods, even though she can't see. They're not going anywhere. He hangs up, his jaw tight. Foster care side. He's heard the stories kids shuffled around, lost in a system that doesn't always care. He looks at the twins. Lily's drawing. Rose is picking at her eggs. They're not just kids. They're here, in his kitchen, breathing life into a house that's been too quiet for too long. He sits, sips his coffee. Linda's coming later, he says, keeping it light. Wants to make sure you're okay. Lily's pencil stops. Is she taking us away? Her voice is small, but steady. Jack meets her gaze. Not today. We're figuring it out. Rose looks up, her eyes wide. Promise. Jack nods. Promise. Ellie's watching, her notebook open to a new page. She writes something, then slides it toward Lily. It's a lyric. "I'm just a stranger. On my way." "Pitié," Lily reads it. Smiles. "That's from the song we sang." Ellie nods, a flicker of connection in her eyes. Jack's heart skips. It's small, but it's real. He clears his throat. "Why don't we play some music after breakfast? Get that guitar out again." Lily's face lights up. "Can we sing Wildwood Flower?" Rose hesitates, then nods. Ellie's fingers tap the table. A silent yes. They clear the dishes, the twins moving like they've lived here forever. Jack notices how they work together. Lily washes. Rose drays. Their movements in sync. Ellie lingers, stacking plates. She's not joining in, but she's not leaving either. Jack catches her eye, winks. She looks away, but there's a hint of a smile. Progress. In the living room, Jack pulls the guitar from its case. The wood gleams under the light, its strings taut from last night's tuning. He strums a chord, the sound warm, like a hug. The twins sit on the couch, Ellie on the floor, her notebook in her lap. All right, Jack says. Let's try Wildwood Flower. Slow and easy. Lily starts, her voice soft but clear. I'll twine with my mingles and waving black hair, bosom joined. Her alto weaving under Lily's soprano. Their voices blend, pure and haunting, like a breeze through the pines. Jack's fingers falter on the strings. It's not just good. It's something. He's tuned enough instruments to know talent when he hears it. These girls, with their cracked shoes and borrowed sweaters, sing like they were born for it. Ellie's watching, her pencil still. She's not singing, but her eyes are locked on the twins, like she's seeing a piece of herself in their song. Jack keeps playing, his heart pounding. This is more than music. It's a bridge, fragile but growing. The song ends. The final note hanging in the air. Lily grins. We messed up the second verse. Rose shakes her head. You did. I followed. Jack chuckles. Sounded perfect to me. Ellie writes something in her notebook, then holds it up. Sing it again. So Jack raises an eyebrow. You sure, kid? She nods. Firm. Lily claps. Let's do it. They sing again. Smoother this time. Their voices bolder. Jack's guitar hums beneath them. Steady as a heartbeat. Ellie's lips move, not singing, but mouthing the words. Jack's throat tightens. It's the closest she's come to music in years. A knock at the door breaks the spell. Jack sets the guitar down, his stomach twisting. It's Linda. He opens the door, letting in a gust of cold air. Linda's bundled in a parka, snow dusting her boots. Morning. Jack, she says. Stepping inside, her eyes land on the twins. Then Ellie looks cozy. Jack gestures to the couch. Have a seat. Coffee. Linda shakes her head. No time. Got a lot to cover. She sits, pulling out a folder. The twins move closer together, their hands clasped. Ellie stays on the floor, her notebook a shield. Linda's voice is gentle but firm. Lily. Rose. I talked to your aunt. She says she's sorry. Wants you back. But there's a problem. She's got a record neglect. Some drug issues. The state's not sure she's fit to care for you. Lily's voice is sharp. We're not going back. Rose nods, her eyes fierce. She left us. Linda sighs. I hear you. Right now, you're staying here. Jack's cleared as a temporary guardian. But we need a long-term plan. Could be foster care. Could be a relative we haven't found yet. Jack leans forward. They're safe here. Linda. They're eating, sleeping, singing. Let them stay. Linda raises an eyebrow. Singing. Lily nods. We sang Wildwood Flower. Ellie helped. Ellie looks down, but her cheeks flush. Linda smiles. But it's tight. That's great. Girls. But this is temporary. Jack, you're not family. The system doesn't work that way. Jack's jaw clenches. Then change the system. Linda shakes her head. I wish I could. I'll be back in a few days. Keep them safe. Okay. She stands, pulling her coat tight. And Jack. You're doing good. Don't let it break your heart. She leaves, the door clicking shut behind her. The room feels colder. Lily's voice breaks the silence. We don't want to leave. Rose nods. This is the first place that feels Chabki right. Jack kneels in front of them. You're not leaving today. Or tomorrow. We'll fight for you. Ellie's pencil scratches, loud in the quiet. She holds up her notebook. They can stay. Jack's eyes sting. He nods. Yeah, kid. They can stay. The day passes slowly. The snow keeps them inside. But the cabin feels alive. Jack works in his shop, tuning a client's mandolin. The twins help, handing him tools, asking questions. How do you know which string's wrong? Lily asks. Jack taps his ear. You listen. Every note's got a truth. Rose touches the mandolin. Can we try it? Jack hesitates, then hands it over. Gentle. Now. They pluck a few notes, giggling at the twang. Ellie watches from the doorway, her notebook under her arm. Later, they're back in the living room. Jack's guitar is out again. The twins begging for another song. What about Shenandoah? Lily asks. Mom loved that one. Jack nods, strumming the opening chords. The twins sing, their voices soft but sure. Oh, Shenandoah. I long to see you. Ellie sits closer this time, her notebook open. She's not singing, but her fingers tap the rhythm. Her eyes bright. Jack's mind races. These girls need more than a roof. They need a home. But Linda's words echo temporary. System, not family. He's just a piano tuner. A dad barely keeping it together. Can he be more? He looks at Ellie, at the twins. Maybe he already is. That night, after the twins are asleep on the pull-out couch, Jack checks on Ellie. She's in her room, her music notebook open. You liked their singing, he says, sitting on the bed. She nods. Writing. They're like Mom. And Jack's breath catches. Yeah. Kid. They are. He pauses. You think you'd want to sing with them? Just once. Ellie shakes her head. But it's not a hard no. She writes. Maybe. Jack smiles. That's enough for now. He steps into the kitchen, coffee in hand, staring at the guitar case. His phone buzzes a text from Sarah Miller, Ellie's teacher, heard about the girls. It reads, School's got a talent show next week. Think they'd want to perform. Jack frowns. A talent show. Ellie froze at the last one. Years ago, the teasing broke her. But Lily and Rose, their voices could shine, or they could be crushed. He texts back. I'll ask them. The next morning, the snow's lighter, but school's still out. Jack brings it up over pancakes. Your teacher mentioned a talent show. He says, You girls ever perform? Lily shakes her head. Mom said we were good, but people stare. Rose nods. They laugh sometimes. Jack's heart sinks. Not everyone laughs. Some people listen. Ellie writes in her notebook. They're good. Lily smiles. You think so? Ellie nods. Firms. Jack hesitates. If you wanted to try, I'd help. Play guitar. Maybe get Ellie on piano. Ellie's eyes widen, but she doesn't say no. Lily looks at Rose. What if they make fun of us? Rose shrugs. Then we sing louder. Jack chuckles. That's the spirit. He looks at Ellie. What do you say? Kid. Want to help. She writes, I'll play, not sing. Jack nods. Deal. They spend the day practicing. Jack tunes the piano in the living room. Its keys stiff but true. Ellie plays the chords for Shenandoah, her fingers hesitant but steady. The twins sing, their voices growing bolder. Jack's guitar weaves through, grounding them. It's rough, unpolished, but it's real. Ellie's eyes shine, her silence softer, like she's closer to speaking than she's been in years. But trouble's brewing. At school, words spreading about the new girls. A group of kids, led by Tommy Reed, a bully with a sharp tongue, hears about the twins. Tommy's got a grudge his band always wins the talent show. He sees Lily and Rose as easy targets. Let's sign them up, he tells his friends. Smirking, poor twins singing. It'll be hilarious. They don't know about Ellie. They don't know about Jack. And they don't know the power of two voices. Small but unbroken. That afternoon, Linda calls. Aunt's out of the picture, she says. State's looking at foster homes. I can stall, but not long. Jack's stomach drops. How long? Linda sighs. A week. Maybe 2. Unless you're serious about guardianship. Jack looks at the twins, laughing as Ellie shows them a cord. I'm serious, he says. Linda pauses. Then get ready for a fight. I'll back you, but it's not easy. Jack nods. Nothing worth doing is... The day ends with music. The twins sing Wildwood Flower again. Ellie's piano soft beneath them. Jack's guitar hums, his heart full. But outside, the snow's slowing, and the world's waking up. The talent show's coming. A joke's waiting to backfire. And these girls, they're about to sing their truth. The snow in Carterville, Montana, has slowed to a soft drift. The pines stand heavy with white, but the roads are clearing. Inside Jack Sullivan's cabin, the air is warm, thick with the scent of cedar and oatmeal. It's been 4 days since Jack found Lily and Rose Carter, the twin sisters shivering in an abandoned truck. 4 days since their voices woke something in his silent daughter. Ellie. The kitchen table is cluttered with breakfast dishes. A half-finished drawing of a sparrow by Lily, and Ellie's music notebook, open to a page of scratched-out chords. Jack leans against the counter, his coffee mug steaming. His flannel shirt is wrinkled, his hands stained with piano varnish from a late-night repair. He's watching the girls. Lily and Rose sit close, their dark hair tied back, their green eyes brighter today. They're eating oatmeal, spoons clinking softly. Ellie is at the table's edge, her brown hair falling over her face as she traces a melody in her notebook. She hasn't spoken this morning, but her presence feels different, less like a shadow. School's back tomorrow, Jack says, breaking the quiet. Roads are good enough. Lily's spoon pauses. Do we have to go? Rose looks up, her eyes sharp. What if someone takes us? Jack sets his mug down, kneels beside them. No one's taking you. Linda's working on it. You're with me for now? Lily nods, but her fingers twist her napkin. Rose just stares at her bowl. Ellie writes in her notebook. They're scared. So, Jack catches it. Nods. We'll stick together. Okay. The phone buzzes. It's Sarah Miller, Ellie's teacher. Jack, she says, her voice warm but rushed. The talent show's Friday. I put Lily and Rose on the list, like you asked. Ellie too, as backup. You sure they're ready? Jack glances at the girls. Lily's humming softly, a tune from their practice sessions. Rose is tapping her spoon in rhythm. Ellie's pencil moves faster, sketching notes. They're ready, he says. Just keep it low-key. All right. They don't need extra eyes. Sarah laughs. In Carterville, Good luck with that. Jack hangs up, his stomach tight. The talent shows a risk. Ellie froze at 1 year ago, her voice lost to whispers and laughs. Lily and Rose are strong, but they're fragile too. And Tommy Reed, the school bully, is out there, plotting his joke. Jack's heard rumors, Tommy's band, the Roadrunners, always wins. They see the twins as easy prey. He pushes the thought aside, focuses on the girls. Sarah says, "You're on for the show." He says, "Shenandoah." "You still am." Lily grins. "Yeah." Rose hesitates, then nods. If Ellie plays, Ellie looks up, her pencil still. She writes, "I'll play." Jack smiles. That's my girl. They spend the morning practicing. Jack's living room is a mess of instruments, his guitar, the piano, a mandolin he's tuning for a client. The twins stand by the piano, their voices warming up. "Oh, Shenandoah. I long to see you," Lily's soprano leads. Rose's alto weaves beneath, their harmony tight, like they've sung together forever. Ellie's at the piano, her fingers finding the chords. She's rusty, but the notes are true. Jack strums his guitar, his calloused fingers steady. The music fills the room, soft but alive, like a fire just catching. Jack's heart lifts. He's tuned pianos for years, fixed broken strings. But this is different. It's not repair. It's creation. He watches Ellie, her face focused, her silence softer. She's not singing, but her hands are speaking, each note a step closer to her old self. Lily notices, smiles. "You're good." Ellie flushes, but her fingers don't stop. Rose adds, "Mom said piano's like a heartbeat. You make it beat." Ellie's eyes shine, and she nods. A small, real nod. The practice ends when Jack's phone rings again. It's Linda Carter, the social worker. "Jack," she says, her voice heavy. "I've got news. The state found a foster home in Missoula, ready to take the twins next week." Jack's breath catches. "Next week? You said we had time." Linda sighs. "I tried. The aunt's out, but the system's moving fast. Unless you file for guardianship, they're gone." Jack glances at the twins, now helping Ellie with a new chord. "What do I need to do?" Linda's voice softens. "Paperwork. Home visits. A hearing. It's a fight." "Jack, you sure?" He nods. "I'm sure." Linda pauses. "All right, I'll send the forms. But brace yourself." Jack hangs up, his chest tight. Guardianship. He's just a piano tuner, scraping by, raising a kid who barely speaks. Can he take on 2 more? He looks at Lily and Rose, their laughter mixing with Ellie's quiet focus. He has to try. He sits at the table, pulls out a notepad. "Girls," he says, "we need to talk." They gather around, Ellie included. Linda says there's a foster home waiting, but I want you to stay. I'm gonna fight for it. You okay with that? Lily's eyes widen. "You mean live here? For real?" Jack nods. "For real." Rose's voice is small. "What if they say no?" Jack meets her gaze. "Then we keep fighting." Ellie writes, "They belong here." Jack's throat tightens. He squeezes her shoulder. "Yeah, kid." "They do." Lily hugs Rose, her voice breaking. "Thank you." Rose just nods, her eyes wet. Jack clears his throat. "All right, enough sappy stuff. Let's practice. Show's in 3 days." The twins laugh. the tension easing. Ellie's pencil moves again, sketching a new melody. The afternoon is music and chaos. Jack tunes the piano tighter. Its sound richer now. Ellie plays with more confidence, her chords blending with the twins' voices. Lily and Rose are bolder, their harmony soaring. Jack's guitar anchors them, its warm tones filling the gaps. They run through Shenandoah twice, then try Wildwood Flower for fun. Ellie's fingers slip once, but she keeps going, a small smile breaking through. Jack's proud, but worry gnaws at him. The talent show's not just a stage, it's a spotlight. And Carterville's not always kind. At school, the rumor mill churns. Tommy Reed, 13, with his slicked back hair and sharp grin, spreads the word. The twins are singing. He tells his band, smirking. Poor girls. No shoes. Living with that weirdo piano guy. It's gonna be a riot. His drummer, Caleb, laughs. They'll bomb. No one beats us. Tommy nods. Let's make sure of it. Sign him up. Front and center. They don't know Ellie's playing. They don't know the twins' voices. And they don't know Jack's watching. That evening, Sarah Miller stops by with a flyer for the talent show. She's 40, with kind eyes and a teacher's patience. It's a big deal this year, she says, handing Jack the flyer. Whole town's coming. You sure about the girls? Jack nods, but his stomach twists. They're ready. Just keep an eye on Tommy Reed. Okay? He's trouble. Sarah frowns. I know. I'll talk to him. But Jack, Ellie's on the list too. You think she can handle it? Jack glances at Ellie, now showing Lily a piano scale. She's tougher than she looks. Sarah leaves, and Jack gathers the girls. Show's Friday. He says, you'll need something to wear. Lily looks down at her borrowed sweater. We don't have anything nice. Rose nods, her cheeks red. Jack smiles. We'll fix that. He calls Mrs. Larson, the neighbor who runs a thrift shop. Got any dresses for two 10-year-olds? Something simple. Mrs. Larson laughs. Come by tomorrow. I'll find something special. Jack hangs up. Relieved. Ellie writes, I have a dress. Jack nods. You'll look great, kid. The next day, school reopens. Jack drives the girls, his truck rattling over slushy roads. Lily and Rose clutch their backpacks, nervous. Ellie's silent, her notebook in her lap. Stick together, Jack says as they climb out. Anyone gives you trouble, tell Sarah. Lily nods. We will. Rose just grips Lily's hand. Ellie hesitates, then writes, I'll watch them. Jack's heart swells. Thanks, kid. At school, the twins are a curiosity. Kids stare, whisper, those the girls from the truck? One asks. They live with Ellie's dad now. Another says, Tommy Reed watches from the hallway, his grin sharp. Wait till Friday, he mutters to Caleb. They'll crash and burn. But Lily and Rose keep their heads down, their voices quiet. Ellie stays close, her silence a shield. She doesn't speak, but her eyes miss nothing. Back home, Jack's in his workshop, fixing a client's violin. The twins burst in, breathless. School was okay, Lily says, but Tommy's mean. He said we'll ruin the show. Rose nods. He laughed at us. Jack sets the violin down. Tommy's just noise. Your music. Don't let him shake you. Lily smiles, but Rose looks unsure. Ellie's in the doorway, her notebook open. She writes, he's wrong. Jack nods. Damn right. They head to Mrs. Jalek's, Larson's thrift shop. It smells of mothballs and old books. Mrs. Larson, 60, with gray curls and a warm smile, pulls out 2 dresses, blue cotton, simple but clean. Try 'em on, she says. Lily and Rose disappear behind a curtain, emerging shyly. The dresses fit, their blue matching their eyes. You look like stars, Jack says. Lily twirls, giggling. Rose smooths her skirt, smiling. Ellie picks out a green dress from a rack, holding it up. Jack nods. Perfect, kid. That night, they practice again. The piano sings under Ellie's finger, the twins' voices rising. Away. I'm bound away. Jack's guitar hums, his pride growing, but worry lingers. Tommy's out there, plotting. Linda's forms are coming, a fight looming. And Ellie, she's close to breaking through, but one wrong move could pull her back. The next day, trouble stirs. At school, Tommy corners Lily in the hall. Heard you're singing. He sneers. Gonna cry when you flop. Lily stands tall. We won't flop. Rose steps forward, her voice soft but firm. Leave her alone. Ellie's there, her notebook clutched tight. She doesn't speak, but her glare stops Tommy cold. He laughs, backing off. See you Friday. Losers, Ellie writes. He's scared. Lily reads it, grins. Yeah, he is. Back home, Jack's waiting with the dinner spaghetti. The girl's favorite. How was school? He asks. Lily shrugs. Tommy's dumb. Rose nods. But Ellie helped. Jack looks at his daughter. Proud. Good job, kid. Ellie's cheeks flush, but she writes. They're brave. Jack smiles. So are you. Linda calls after dinner. Forms are coming tomorrow, she says. You'll need to prove stability home. Income. Support for Ellie. It's tough. Jack. He nods. I'll do it. Linda pauses. The twins told me about the show. You think it's wise? Jack glances at the girls. Practicing in the living room. It's more than wise. It's theirs. Linda sighs. Just be careful. I'll see you tomorrow. The night is music. The twins sing Shenandoah. Ellie's piano steady. Jack's guitar warm. They're ready. But the stage is unforgiving. Tommy's joke is set. The town's watching. And the system's closing in. Friday's coming. And with it, a moment that could break them or make them. The air in Carterville, Montana, carries a brittle chill, though the snow has thinned to patches of slush on the gravel roads. Inside Jack Sullivan's cabin, the wood stove hums, its warmth battling the draft seeping through the windows. The kitchen smells of cinnamon and burnt sugar from a batch of cookies the girls baked earlier. Jack leans against the counter, his coffee gone cold, his hands still tacky from tuning a client's cello. Tomorrow's Friday, the talent show. Lily and Rose Carter, the twin sisters he found shivering in a truck, are practicing in the living room. Ellie, his daughter, is with them, her fingers coaxing soft chords from the piano. Their music fills the house, but Jack's mind is heavy. A bully's joke is waiting. A social worker's deadline looms. And something else, a shadow he can't name, feels closer than ever. Lily's voice rises, clear and bright, singing Shenandoah. Rose's harmony weaves beneath, steady and warm. Ellie's piano is tentative but true, each note a small victory. Jack listens, his heart torn between pride and fear. The twins have found a home here, their laughter mixing with Ellie's quiet presence. But Linda Carter's words echo. Guardianship isn't guaranteed. The foster system could pull them away. And the talent show, it's a stage, but also a trap. Tommy Reed's out there, smirking, ready to turn their song into a punchline. Jack sets his mug down, steps into the living room. Sounding good. "Girls," he says, forcing a smile. Lily grins, her hands clasped. "Think we'll win." Rose looks up, her eyes cautious. "Doesn't matter if we win, right?" Ellie pauses, her fingers hovering over the keys. She writes in her notebook, "You'll be great." Jack nods. "Ellie's right. You sing like you mean it." That's enough. But it's not. Not with Tommy's crew whispering. Not with the town's eyes waiting to judge. The phone rings. It's Linda. Her voice clipped. "Jack, forms are ready. You need to sign tomorrow. Home visits Monday. You got everything in order." Jack glances at the girls, their heads bent over Ellie's notebook. "Working on it," he says. "What's the rush?" Linda sighs. State's pushing. That foster home in Missoula's ready. If you want the twins, you need to prove you're stable. Job. Home. Ellie's well-being. No slip-ups. Jack's jaw tightens. "I won't slip up." Linda pauses. "I'm rooting for you. But it's not just forms." The aunt's lawyer called. She might fight for custody. Jack's stomach drops. She abandoned them. Linda's voice softens. Doesn't mean she won't try. Be ready. He hangs up, his hands shaking. The aunt, the woman who left Lily and Rose at a gas station, who didn't care enough to look back. Now she wants them. Jack's anger flares, but he buries it. The girls don't need that. They need him steady, like the guitar he plays. He steps back to the living room. "Practice break," he says. "Cookies are calling." Lily laughs, bounding to the kitchen. Rose follows, slower, her eyes on Jack like she senses his worry. Ellie lingers, writing. "What's wrong?" Now Jack shakes his head. "Just grown-up stuff. Kid. We're okay." The evening is a blur of music and planning. Jack pulls out the thrift shop dresses, blue for the twins, green for Ellie. They try them on, twirling in the living room. "Feel like a singer yet?" Jack asks. Lily giggles. "Maybe." Rose smooths her dress, her smile shy. Ellie adjusts her hem, her eyes bright. She writes, "It fits." Jack nods. "You'll steal the show." But his mind's on Tommy Reed, on the aunt, on the forms waiting to be signed. He's fighting a war on too many fronts. At school, the talent show buzz is electric. Posters line the halls, glittery and bold. Lily and Rose keep close, their backpacks heavy with borrowed books. Ellie stays near, her notebook a constant. Tommy Reed watches from the cafeteria, his grin sharp. Heard the twins are singing. He tells his band, "Gonna be a disaster. Poor girls. No chance." Caleb, his drummer, laughs. "We should mic 'em loud. Let 'em crash." Tommy nods. Already talked to the AV guy. Front and center. No mercy. They don't see Ellie, her silent glare catching every word. Sarah, the teacher, pulls Lily aside after class. "You nervous?" she asks. Lily shrugs. "A little, but Ellie's playing, and Jack's there." Sarah smiles. "You've got a good team. Just sing like you do at home." Lily nods, but her eyes flick to Tommy, laughing nearby. Sarah notices. "Ignore him," she says. "He's all bark." Lily wants to believe her, but Tommy's bark feels like a bite. Back home, Jack's in his workshop, polishing a guitar for a client. The twins burst in, their voices overlapping. Tommy was mean again, Lily says. Said we'll choke. Rose nods. He's got a band. They always win. Jack sets the guitar down. Tommy's scared of you. That's why he's loud. You've got something he doesn't. Lily frowns. What? Jack taps his chest. Heart. Your voices have it. His don't. Rose's eyes soften. You think we're good? Jack nods. I know you are. Ellie's in the doorway. Her notebook open. She writes, they'll laugh, while Jack kneels beside her. Maybe, but laughs don't last. Music does. Ellie hesitates, then nods. She writes, I'll play louder. Tough. Jack's heart swells. That's my girl. He looks at the twins. We'll practice tonight. Show Tommy what heart sounds like. Dinner is quiet. The girls focused. Jack serves chili. The steam curling in the air. Big day tomorrow, he says. Get some rest after practice. Lily nods, her spoon stirring. What if we mess up? Rose's voice is small. What if they hate us? Jack leans forward. You can't control what they think. Just sing your truth. That's enough. Ellie writes, you won't mess up. Lily smiles. Thanks. Ellie. Rose nods, her fear easing. Practice is intense. The living room glows with lamplight. The piano gleaming. Ellie's chords are stronger, her rhythm tight. Lily and Rose sing Shenandoah, their voices soaring. Away. I'm bound away. Jack's guitar hums. His fingers shurs. The song feels alive, like it's carrying them somewhere new. They run through it twice. Then try a new verse, Jack suggested. Slower. Softer. Ellie's piano carries it. Her notes delicate but firm. Lily's voice cracks once, but she laughs. Oops. Rose nudges her. You're fine. Ellie writes, it's better now. Jack nods. She's right. You're ready. But Jack's not. After the girls are in bed, he sits in the kitchen. Linda's forms spread out. Income statements. Home inspection checklist. References. It's a mountain. And he's no climber. He's a piano tuner. Scraping by. Raising a kid who's still healing. Can he do this? He looks at the guitar case. Thinks of Clara. She'd say yes. She'd say fight. He grabs a pen, starts filling out the forms. His hands steady despite the fear. Morning comes fast. The cabin's quiet. The girl's still asleep. Jack's up early, making pancakes. The talent shows tonight, and the weight of it sits heavy. He hears footsteps, Ellie, her notebook under her arm. She writes, I'm nervous. Jack sets a plate down. Me too, kid. But you've got this, all of you. Ellie hesitates, then writes, what if Tommy's right? Jack kneels. He's not. You're stronger than his noise. You'll show him. Ellie nods, her eyes fierce. Lily and Rose wait, their dresses laid out. Today's the day, Lily says, her voice shaky. Rose nods, her hands twisting. What if we forget the words? Jack smiles. You won't. And if you do, I'm there. Ellie's there. Just keep singing. They eat quickly, the air buzzing. Jack drives them to school, the truck rattling. Stick together, he says as they climb out. I'll see you tonight. Lily grins. We'll make you proud. Rose nods. Promise. Ellie writes, we will. Jack's throat tightens. I know. At school. The talent show's all anyone talks about. The gym's transformed stage lights, velvet curtains, rows of chairs. Tommy Reed's band rehearses. Their drums loud, their swagger louder. Twins are toast, Tommy mutters, tuning his guitar. Caleb laughs. Can't wait to see him cry. But Lily and Rose stay focused, practicing in a corner with Ellie. Their voices are soft, but sure, drawing curious glances. Sarah watches, her smile proud. Keep that focus, she says. You've got something special. Back home, Jack's a wreck. He polishes his guitar, checks the piano, packs the dresses. His phone buzzes Linda. Signed the forms yet? She asks. Doing it now, he says. Good. Aunt's lawyer's pushing hard. Says she's reformed. Court might listen. Jack's anger flares. She left them to freeze. Linda sighs. I know. Just be ready. And Jack, good luck tonight. He hangs up, his hands shaking. He signs the forms. Each pen stroke a vow. The gym fills fast that evening. Parents, kids, teachers. The whole town's here. Jack sits in the front row, his guitar case at his feet. The girls are backstage, their dresses glowing under the lights. Lily's pacing. Rose is still. Ellie's clutching her notebook. Sarah's with them, her voice calm. You're up third, she says. Just breathe. Lily nods, her hands clasped. We're ready. Rose's voice is soft. I think, Ellie writes. You are. Too. Sarah smiles. Listen to Ellie. The show starts. A kid juggles, dropping a ball to scattered laughs. A girl recites poetry, her voice shaking. Then Tommy's band, the Roadrunners, takes the stage. Their rock song is loud, flashy. The crowd cheering. Tommy grins, his eyes on the twins backstage. Top that, he mouths. Lily flinches, but Rose grabs her hand. Ellie's glare is steel. She writes, we will. Chitabai. The MC, a math teacher, calls their name. Lily and Rose Carter, with Ellie Sullivan. The crowd murmurs, curious. Jack's heart pounds as he steps on stage, guitar slung low. The twins follow, their blue dresses catching the light. Ellie's last, her green dress simple, her hands steady on the piano bench. The gym's too bright, the crowd too loud. Jack strums a soft chord, grounding them. You've got this, he whispers. Lily nods. Rose breathes deep. Ellie's fingers find the keys. The first note is Lily's, soft but clear. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Rose joins, her harmony warm. Ellie's piano hums, each chord a heartbeat. Jack's guitar weaves through, steady as a promise. The crowd's restless at first, kids whispering, parents shifting. Tommy smirks from the side, arms crossed. But then it happens. The twins' voices rise, their harmony tightening, pure and haunting. Ellie's piano grows bolder, her notes carrying them higher. Jack's guitar sings, his pride a quiet fire. The gym falls silent. Whispers stop, phones lower, eyes lock on the stage. A mother in the third row wipes her eyes. A kid in the back leans forward, mouth open. Tommy's smirk fades, his arms dropping. The song builds, slow and soulful, each verse stronger. Away. I'm bound away. Lily's voice soars. Rose's holds steady. Ellie's chords dance. Jack's guitar is their anchor, his fingers never faltering. The final note lingers, soft as snow. For a moment, there's nothing, just silence, sacred and heavy. Then the gym erupts. Applause, loud and real, rolls over them. People stand, clapping, some cheering, some crying. A teacher in the front row nods, her hands clasped. A kid shouts, "Wow." Tommy's face is blank, his band quiet. Lily grabs Rose's hand, her eyes wide. Rose smiles. Small but real. Ellie looks at Jack, her face glowing. She doesn't write, doesn't need to. Her eyes say everything. Backstage, the girls collapse into hugs, their laughter shaky. "We did it," Lily says, her voice breaking. Rose nods, her eyes wet. "They didn't laugh." Ellie writes, "They loved you." Jack kneels, his guitar still slung over his shoulder. "You were incredible, all of you." Sarah joins them, her smile wide. "You stole the show. I knew you would." But Jack's eyes are on the crowd, scanning for trouble. Tommy's gone. His band, too. That shadow's still out there. The show ends. The gym emptying. Parents congratulate Jack, their voices warm. "Those girls are something," a man says, shaking his hand. A woman adds, "Ellie's piano was beautiful." Jack nods, grateful but tense. He finds the girls, their dresses rumpled, their faces bright. "Time to go," he says. Lily yawns. Rose leans on her sister. Ellie's notebook is tucked away. They pile into the truck. The night crisp and clear. At home, the cabin's quiet. The girls change. Their dresses hung carefully. Jack makes cocoa, the mugs steaming. "Proud of you," he says, setting them down. Lily grins. "It was scary, but good." Rose nods. "I felt like Mom was there." Ellie writes, "She was." Jack's throat tightens. "Yeah, she was." They sip in silence, the stove crackling. But Jack's mind's racing. The show's done, but the fight's not. Linda's forms. The aunt's lawyer. That shadow he can't shake. Later, after the girls are asleep, Jack sits in the kitchen. The forms spread out. His pen hovers. His hand steady, but his heart not. He's all in. But the system's a beast. He thinks of the twins' voices, Ellie's chords, the crowd's applause. It's not enough to win a show. He needs to win a home. He writes, each word a vow, each signature a fight. Outside, the stars are sharp, the night still. But in Carterville, something's moving. Tommy's licking his wounds. The aunt's lawyers plotting. NA songs echoing, louder than anyone expected. The dawn in Carterville, Montana, breaks soft and gold. Sunlight spilling through the pines and melting the last patches of snow. Jack Sullivan's cabin glows with morning warmth. The wood stove humming. The air thick with the scent of fresh coffee and warm bread. It's Saturday, the day after the talent show where Lily and Rose Carter, the twin sisters Jack found in a frozen truck, sang Shenandoah with his daughter, Ellie, and silenced a gym full of doubters. Their voices turned Tommy Reed's cruel joke into a moment of grace. But Jack's not celebrating. He's in the kitchen. Linda Carter's guardianship forms spread across the table, his pen heavy in his hand. The fight for the twins is just beginning, and a shadow sharp and unnamed lingers. Jack sips his coffee, his eyes on the forms. Income proof, home stability, Ellie's well-being. Each box is a hurdle, each signature a gamble. He's a piano tuner, not a lawyer, and the aunt's lawyer is circling, claiming she's reformed. Jack's jaw tightens. He thinks of Lily's bright soprano, Rose's steady alto, Ellie's piano chords weaving them together. They're his family now, whether the state agrees or not. He writes, his hand steady, each word a vow to keep them. The girls stir, their footsteps soft. Lily bounds into the kitchen, her smile wide. "Morning," she says, grabbing a slice of bread. Rose follows, quieter, her eyes scanning Jack's face. Ellie's last, her music notebook tucked under her arm. Her silence softer today. She writes, "We did good." Jack nods, a grin breaking through. "You did better than good. You were magic." Lily giggles. Everyone clapped. Rose's voice is small. Even Tommy's friends. Ellie writes, "They didn't laugh." Wow, Jack's heart lifts. "No, they didn't get say. You showed them." Breakfast is lively. The girls chattering about the show. Sarah said we could sing again. Lily says, her eyes bright. Rose nods. "Maybe at the spring fair." Ellie's pencil moves. "I'll play." Jack's throat tightens. Ellie's not just playing, she's reaching. Her silence cracking like spring ice. He clears his throat. "We'll talk about fairs later. Today, we rest." You earned it. But his mind's on the forms. The home visit Monday. The aunt's shadow looming. Linda Carter arrives mid-morning, her parka dusted with frost. She sets a folder on the table, her eyes kind but firm. "Signed everything?" she asks. Jack nods, sliding the forms over. "All here." Linda scans them, her brow furrowing. "Looks good." But the aunt's pushing hard. Her lawyer sent a petition. She's claiming emotional distress. Says you're interfering. Jack's anger flares. She left them to die. Linda raises a hand. "I know, but courts listen to blood relatives. You're a single dad." Jack, "They'll dig into your life finances." Ellie's mutism. "Everything." Jack glances at the girls. "Playing in the living room. What do I do?" Linda nods. "Keep proving you're their home. The home visit's key. And the girls' voices, they'll matter in court." Lily overhears, her face pale. "Court?" she asks, stepping closer. Rose is behind her, her hands clasped. Ellie's eyes narrow, her pencil still. Jack kneels. "Just grown-up stuff," he says. "You're staying here. I'm fighting for it." Lily's voice shakes. "What if she takes us?" Rose's eyes are wet. "We don't want her." Ellie writes, "You're ours." Sorry, Jack's chest aches. He pulls them close. "No one's taking you. I promise." Linda watches, her expression soft. "Keep that fire." Jack, "You'll need it." The day passes in a blur of music and quiet moments. The girls practice Wildwood Flower, their voices blending. Ellie's piano steady. Jack's guitar hums, his pride a warm glow, but worry gnaws at him. The aunt's lawyer, the court, the home visit. It's a storm brewing. He steps into his workshop, needing air. The guitar he polished for the show sits there, its strings gleaming. He strums a chord, soft and low, thinking of Clara, his late wife. She'd know what to do. She'd say sing, fight, love. He nods, the music grounding him. Sarah Miller calls after lunch. "Jack, the show's all over town," she says, her voice bright. "People want the girls to perform at the community center, a fundraiser for the shelter." Jack hesitates. "They just sang. Isn't it too soon?" Sarah laughs. "They're stars now. And Ellie, she's shining. Think about it. Jack glances at the girls, laughing over a board game. I'll ask them. He hangs up, his mind racing. A fundraiser could show stability, prove the girls are thriving. But it's another stage, another risk. He gathers the girls. Sarah wants you to sing at a fundraiser. He says, "You up for it?" Lily's eyes light up. Yes. Rose hesitates. Will Tommy be there? Jack shakes his head. Doesn't matter if he is. You're stronger. Ellie writes. I'll play. Jack smiles. All right. We'll do it. But first, we get through Monday. Lily frowns. What's Monday? Jack pauses. Linda's checking the house, making sure it's a good home. Rose's voice is small. Is it? Jack meets her gaze. It's the best home I've got. Sunday is quiet. The girls helping Jack clean the cabin. They dust, sweep, fold blankets. Their chatter filling the air. Ellie polishes the piano, her touch gentle, like it's more than wood. Jack watches, his heart full. This is what he's fighting for. Laughter, music, a family pieced together from broken parts. He steps outside, checks the roof, the porch, anything the home visit might flag. The cabin's old, but it's solid. Like him. Monday morning, Linda arrives with a caseworker, a woman named Mrs. Grant, her clipboard sharp against her suit. Mr. Sullivan, she says, her voice cool. We'll tour the house, talk to the girls, assess stability. Jack nods, his stomach tight. The girls are in the living room, their dresses swapped for sweaters. Lily's sketching. Rose is reading. Ellie's at the piano, her notebook open. Linda smiles. Looks cozy, she says, easing the tension. The tour is quick kitchen, bedrooms, Jack's workshop. Miss. Grant takes notes, her pen scratching. Small space, she says. Jack nods. Big enough for us. She glances at the guitar. You play. Jack shrugs. For the girls. They sit at the table. Miss. Grant's questions sharp. Income stable. How's Ellie's schooling? Any issues with selective mutism? Jack answers calmly. His voice steady. I tune pianos. Pay the bills. Ellie's grades are solid. She's quiet. But she's healing. Ellie writes, I'm okay. I do. Grant nods, her expression unreadable. She turns to the twins. Lily. Rose. You happy here? Lily nods, her voice firm. It's home. Jack's like, family. Rose's eyes are fierce. We don't want to leave. Miss. Grant writes, then looks at Jack. The aunt's petition is strong. She's got a new job, a house. Court might favor her. Jack's hands clench. She abandoned them. Mrs. Grant's voice is flat. Courts see reform. You'll need more than heart. Mr. Sullivan. Linda steps in. The girls' well-being matters. They're thriving here. Miss. Grant nods. We'll see. Hearings in 2 weeks. They leave. The cabin quiet. Lily's voice breaks the silence. Will we lose? Jack kneels. Not if I can help it. Rose's eyes are wet. You promise? Jack nods. Promise. Ellie writes, we'll fight. Jack's throat tightens. Yeah, kid, we will. The fundraiser's Wednesday. The community center packed. Jack's nervous, his guitar case heavy. The girls are backstage, their dresses crisp blue for the twins, green for Ellie. Lily's pacing. Rose is still. Ellie's notebook is gone, her hands free. Sarah's there, her smile warm. "You've got this," she says. The crowd's loud. Families, neighbors, even Tommy Reed. His smirk faint but present. Jack ignores him, focuses on the girls. The show starts, kids dance. A choir sings. The air festive. Then it's their turn. The MC calls Lily, Rose, and Ellie. Jack steps on stage, guitar ready. The twins follow, their hands clasped. Ellie's last, her steps sure, her eyes on the piano. The crowd murmurs, remembering the talent show. Jack strums, soft and warm. Lily's voice rises. "Oh." Shenandoah, Rose joins, their harmony tight. Ellie's chords hum, her touch bold. Jack's guitar weaves through, his pride a quiet flame. The crowd falls silent, spellbound. Tommy's smirk fades, his eyes wide. A woman in the front row cries, her hands clasped. A kid whispers, "They're good." The song builds, the twins' voices soaring. Ellie's piano dancing, Jack's guitar steady. The final note fades, and the room erupts applause. Cheers, standing ovations. Lily grins. Rose's eyes shine. Ellie looks at Jack, her smile real. They did it. Again. Backstage, the girls hug, their laughter bright. Sarah joins them. "You raised the roof," she says. A man approaches, a shelter director. "Your song brought in donations," he says. "A thank you." Jack nods, his heart full. But Tommy's in the crowd, his face dark. Jack sees it, feels that shadow sharpen. The court hearing looms. But the girls keep singing. They practice daily. Ellie writing melodies, Lily and Rose harmonizing. Jack files more forms, meets Linda, prepares his case. The aunt's lawyer pushes, but Jack's resolve is steel. He's not just a piano tuner, he's a father, fighting for three. The hearing comes. A small courtroom in Missoula. Jack's in a borrowed suit. The girls in their dresses. Linda's there, Sarah too. Their support a lifeline. The aunt, a woman with hard eyes, sits with her lawyer. Her story-polished new job. New home, ready to care. Jack's lawyer, a pro bono advocate, lays out his case. The cabin, the girls' progress, Ellie's healing, the music binding them. Lily and Rose testify, their voices clear. Jack's our home, Lily says. Rose nods. He listens. Ellie writes. Her words read aloud. They're my sisters. No. The judge listens, her face unreadable. The aunt's lawyer argues blood ties, stability. Jack's heart pounds, but he holds the girl's hands, his grip firm. The judge speaks, her voice calm. The children's well-being comes first. Mr. Sullivan's home is stable, nurturing. The aunt's history raises concerns. Guardianship granted to Jack Sullivan. Pending review. The room exhales. Lily sobs. Rose hugs Rose. Ellie writes, "We won." Jack pulls them close, his eyes wet. "Yeah, kid, we did." Back home, the cabin's alive. The girls sing Wildwood Flower. Ellie's piano bold. Jack's guitar warm. They record it, post it online. A gift to Carterville. Comments flood in neighbors, strangers. A girl in Boise who writes, "Your song helped me speak." Jack reads it, his heart full. The shadow's gone, replaced by light. Months pass. The girls thriving. Lily and Rose join school clubs. Ellie writes songs. Jack tunes pianos. His life whole. They perform at the spring fair, their voices carrying over the pines. Tommy Reed watches, his smirk gone, his applause quiet but real. The song stays, binding them, healing them, echoing beyond Carterville. Hey, friends, what did you think? Drop a comment. Where are you listening from? Hit subscribe for more stories of quiet miracles. Thank you for being here. See you next time.